So, once again, I'm back again, like the past and like my own back, to deliver news on the station, the coldest station in the south tip of Africa, Cold TV, with myself, Swabalo Ngaleni. If you can't pronounce Ngaleni, you can always call me Mr. Cold, aka Swabalo Cold. So, today, guys, I have three different stories for you. And in between these three different stories, we're going to have nuggets, little starters, mini middle. No, I don't think we can even call it starters in the middle. Like, bridges, little treats between meals. Because I have three stories, but I have three sub stories in between, and they're not as meaty as my third or my three stories. So to kick things off, guys, because I want this video to be short, I have the first story I'm going to do is about the smoking. Now, if you guys did watch my first episode, I was speaking about how mint Stuyvesant has been, sorry, it's not mint Stuyvesant, mint tobacco has been banned in Europe, Brazil, and Turkey. And of course, the banning of South Africa has taken place. The banning of tobacco rather has taken place in South Africa, in my country. So the debate on the table is now is we, the country of South Africa, we are moving down a level to level 3. Now, if you also tuned in to my other episode, you would know that we have 5 levels in this country, 5 being the drastic, number 1 being the least. So as we going down, regulations are being loosened, restrictions are locked down, as we know it is changing, and life is beginning to go back to normal, as we know it, as we step down to the levels. So the president was like, okay, we're moving down to level 3. So what's going to happen in level 3? Schools are going to start on the 1st of June. Grade 7s, grade 12s, and only a 33% of university students will be coming back. Will be going back to lectures, going back to class, but only if. Okay, so the first 33 students, right? There's a lot of regulations and policies according to this 33% of students returning of universities. Firstly, you have to do a medical degree. That's it. If you're in your last of a medical degree, you're welcome to come back to school. If you're doing nursing, lost anything that's lost and has something to do with health, those who are we are prioritizing in level 4. Level 3, anything that doesn't have to be health exclusive, but anything that if you are in the last year, come, and if you do need premises, equipment, technology, or whatnot, labs, do come to school. So on and so on. So by the looks of it, the media guys, the sociology, the Bachelor of Arts guys, the guys that are not so the average, the population of these guys is like a lot, for a reason. So those dudes are going to be coming in level 1, which is myself, because I do media, communication, and culture. Hopefully we can be squeezed in level 2, if God made level 3. So during this level 3, right? So that's what's going to be happening with the schools. And so with that, loosened restrictions also include the selling of alcohol. Hooray! Everyone's happy for that. Hooray! I hope they keep the same energy when the alcohol increases COVID-19. Hooray! Mm-hmm. So now alcohol is going to be sold. Cigarettes is still banned. Mamutu Duzani Dlamini is under massive fire. People are pulling her left and right. Why is she treating us like children? Why not unban cigarettes? We want to smoke. We want to smoke type of vibes. And look, Dr. What's this dude's name? Irviston? Dr. Elvis Irviston came through with some science now, guys. Now, if you do remember my first episode, I was talking about how Europe banned cigarettes, the mint tobacco, Brazil and Turkey, Now, Dr. Elvis came through and was like, you know what? In fact, I might be wrong. I stand corrected. The professor, okay? The professor Elvis from the Western Cape University was talking about there's a scientific, have you ever heard the saying that there is a method to the madness? Well, this guy just proved it, because he was talking about there is a reason why we've banned cigarettes in South Africa, and many of the other countries have followed suit, because cigarette, what it does, right? So this is the thing, guys. We must know that COVID-19 affects the lung, number 1, the breathing, right? And it has symptoms of flu, number 2, right? So what happens is, so he's saying Look, man, if you get the COVID-19 and you a smoker, which means your lungs are like, they've been working. They've been working. So the disease, it might be fatal to you if you're a smoker. So that's what he said. But the science behind it, he's like, let me see if I can get this wording correctly, because this is some new things that I learned today for this channel. You know what it is, Code TV. We bring the coldest information to you guys. So he was saying that, let me see. He was saying that, let me just check my notes. So what is, that's what he was saying. He was saying COVID-19 enters the cell, right? We all know we made out of cells. We have cells, white blood cells, red blood cells. We have cells. And we breathe, the cells distribute the oxygen. You've been to natural science, you know what I'm saying? The cells. COVID-19 enters the cells, and when it enters the cells, it finds the ACE. This is called ACE2, ACE, right? The ACE receptor. I told you I'm learning things, right? The ACE2 receptor, and attaches itself to it, right? And I think the scientific word for ACE2 is angiotensin, a converting enzyme. That's what they call it, converting enzyme. So this is what COVID does, right? Now, what cigarette does, it increases this receptor. It makes a lot of this receptor in someone's lungs, someone's system. So when COVID comes through, it's like, yo, they're my homie, and it starts mingling and starts attaching itself. You know what I mean? And then now it spreads. So then now, when you're a smoker and you get COVID-19, it becomes fatal to you. You might die. And I mean, it's common knowledge, guys. We do know. I quote. This is from the article. It's not for myself. You can check it out for yourself. Article by Dr. Elvis Erstein. And he's saying, look, it's a general. Okay, I'm saying it's a general thing that we do know that cigarettes do cause sicknesses, guys. Heart attack, stroke, cancer, bronchitis, lung bronchitis. We do know these things. So when he says these things, it's not really a shock, because COVID-19 does attack I'm not gonna try that word, the lung system. You understand what I'm saying? So we need to be logical about this. And when you smoke, you don't just affect yourself. You affect everybody. You don't stay in your own atmosphere, bruh. There's no such thing. We all share that atmosphere. So when you smoke, I become a secondary smoker, and then my percentage goes up. When I get contaminated, I might die because I inhaled your secondary smoke. Now I have a lot of receptors, ACE2 receptors. Now I'm in my deathbed. But you know what I mean? So that's the problem. That's the problem. And apparently ACE2 receptors, kids don't have it. That's why kids don't have COVID-19. You know what I'm saying? Infinity. So that's the smoking a bit there. So that's the first story.